Hey everybody, and welcome back to more Disco Elysium. We made some huge progress in last episode, and Kim has gone away for a little bit. If you haven't seen it, go back and see it now. I want to speak with... Let's go ahead and check our tasks. Investigate the Doom commercial area so we can go back and tell Placence we should do that. We can pick up the dice maker in 8 hours. Or pick up from the dice maker. Wash off the death smell. There's a bathtub in your room. Okay. I wonder if that will be... I wonder if that'll come into play when we talk to anyone. Will they say something about the death smell on us? And find the murder weapon. Locate a working firearm. Okay. Let's look at the things we've done. Superstar Cop 2, Apocalypse Cop 0, Sorry Cop 9, Boring Cop 2. We have a 3 in communism, a 2 in fascism, a 4 in ultraliberalism, and a 4 in moralist. We are 16 in our good cop score, I guess. A 1 in honor. Let's see. I wanted to talk to this gentleman here about weapons. Does he know where I can get a...
Vigilance, officer! What can this old carabinier do for you?
Hello, Renee. I see right off the bat that you do have something that you can tell me. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? So I want to know, where can I get a working 4.55 millimeter rifle or whatever? What can you tell me about this rifle, sir? It's a Belle Magrave 4.46. Okay, so I had the caliber wrong. Sorry, I forgot. Breech loading, Revachol made, good weapon, accurate and reliable. His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? In the basement there. Point to the bookshop. Sorry, I can't divulge that information. Well, what do you mean find? This is my rifle. I've always had it with me. No, I mean, you're helping me out, sir. I'll help you out. It was in the basement. I'm not surprised. There were probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons laying around. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. Those BM 446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find. Well, someone found some. Thank you for your time, sir. And you? Do you know anything? Since you're right here, I'll ask you.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinaise makes me safer already. How can I help you?
You can't. Sorry. You don't know anything about weapons. Okay, while we're here, let's go talk to Placence and tell her her fears are unfounded. We still haven't found our badge. Where the heck is our badge? But that's not what I want to talk to you about, Placence. I want to tell you about...
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus. Yes, yes. How was it? Tell her how ghastly it was. You know it's what she wants to hear. It was a charnel house of failed business enterprises, leeching life energy from this bookstore. Honestly, a dump. Nothing to see there. Just heaps of garbage. Someone should let the sunshine in. Well, what a tongue twister. I'm in no position to give out personal opinions. No, it was nothing, Placence. Absolutely nothing. But, what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity? I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Niha. She's a novelty dice maker. A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some sort of sorcery? Sometimes they use ankle bones of sheep. She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you. No, ma'am, I have felt her aura. She is not one to blame for this curse. She may be involved, but I don't have any way to question the malignant entity further. So if we just tell her she's nothing, she'll be like, oh, she's fully convinced about this entity. So we will try to be like, no, ma'am, I have felt her aura. But, I mean, if she wants to hear some kind of mumbo-jumbo, let's feed her mumbo-jumbo. No, ma'am, I felt her aura. She looks perplexed. I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse? The narrative she's built herself. It does need tearing down. Okay, so we have to. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. She says there's no curse because there are too many inconsistencies. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in the darker arts than taxidermy, and brought the void spirits down upon this place. Honestly, I don't have the answers yet. There still leads to be followed, like that strange radio computer thing. There is another entity, more malignant, pulling the strings of Martinaise. Perhaps on my travels, I will cross paths with it. I don't have the answers yet. There still leads to be followed. You're telling me that you went in there and you didn't find out anything about the curse? Of course I should have known better than to put my hopes in a man like you. You're no 70s ghost whisperer. You're an alcoholic. Task complete. Plus 7 experience. The investigation's over. I don't want you going in there anymore. You're not angering the psychic weather in there. Now, if you're not going to buy anything... Wow, total psychic collapse between you two right now. There was never any other way this could have gone. She's just too far gone in her own mind. Ooh, we got a challenging Shivers. 12 out of 12. The shop around you feels ancient, suddenly damp and saturated by the coastal air. The books are rotting. A great cold lives here. And there, too, 1,200 meters away on the urban coast, the dark shape of a church is reflected in the water, calling. Okay, so that gives us an idea of what we should do next, is go to that church. But we can't do that until tomorrow. And out we come. Who might know about weapons? The pawnbroker. He could know something about a weapon. So let's just rush over to him. Mr. Pawnbroker Man. What can you tell me about some weapons, good sir?
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I was hoping to ask you about a gun. I want to ask about my missing gun again. Nope. Okay, so there is nothing I can ask you about. I can try to sell you some things, but that's okay. Okay. Still need to find the murder weapon, wash off her stench of death. We have another skill point we could use. I really thought the pawnbroker might be the way to go, but I didn't see any questions about guns. Who else might know about guns? I mean, Everett Clare might know about guns. You, sir, what do you know about guns? You've ever...
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man.
Okay. You've never worked with any guns? What's this? What's this yellow bit? There's something down there. The musty smell of potato cellar in spring emanates from the air vent. Oh, so maybe that's where we were. We said we saw people's feet moving around. So I think we were... What is that? What's that? Oh, that's a plastic bag that we could then pick up bottles with, huh? Okay. Well, I'm not holding anything in my left hand, so there we go. Now holding a yellow plastic bag. Is there anything in this trash can we haven't seen before? Some plastic. Okay, I'll take it. And I think there's some plastic here. Nope, not plastic. That's the viewer. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible. Poor little viewer. Let's pat the viewer. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. This is vandalism. The mute machinery is unable to confirm or deny your theory. But yes, it was vandalism. Let's look inside, but we can't. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the words O-N-U-C written on the other side with an N and a C scribbled backwards. Kuno. It's just written his name backwards. That's Kuno on the lens. Yeah. Shift your focus to the background. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and grays appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky, weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Paracarasus, or the Shiro. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Or Cairo, maybe. Probably Cairo. The central symbol of the Paracarasus Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice. Okay, well, can we get some plastic out of here? Thank you. One plastic and one glass. Alright. We're just cleaning up this place. Oh, there's some cans. We'll take those. Please stop walking, sir. Take those cans away. Okay, just cleaning up the place. We're doing a good job for the community. Oh, I'll take those bottles. Thank you very much. Just cleaning up as we go. And you? We're just making money out here, hand over fist. Is there anything I could do about this mural, or this lack of mural? Probably not. A 17%. It's a white check. Low. It's an impossible task. We're not going to try it. I could, but well, I'll take you. A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it, like a key, perhaps? Turn it over. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt. Looks like it could belong to the building's front door. Put the stone back. Well, that's very interesting. I don't remember seeing that before. Did someone place it there? Okay, so let's go looking for that fellow. Or is it there because Kim's not here? And is it a bad idea to come in here without Kim? Maybe. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. I mean, notices of missing pets. I hope the pets themselves aren't plastered on the wall. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. I'll take your glasses. Ooh, -1 authority, but +1 logic. So many things. Could steal someone's boots. Nope, that's money. They look like boots. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall. Take your money. I'll just steal from all these people. That'll be fine. Hey, it's the cleaning lady. Did you... Postcard? Take it. Take your money. Just steal it. Hey, cleaning lady, did you put that, Did you put that key there?
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to be having difficulty
The
breathing.
cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine, fine. Don't you worry about me.
She starts coughing, red spots appearing on her cheeks.
Now, what you want from me, policeman?
I mean, do you know that I'm the police? Do I just radiate police energy? Or do you remember me? She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residents. Who are you? Can I ask? I mean, not who are you. That's kind of odd. Can we just ask her name? Who are you sounds very accusatory or cold, sterile. Can we tell her our name and ask her what her name is and try to be polite about it? But who are you? I'm no one, just an old woman who cleans the hallways. And do you live here? if you call it a living. She spits on the floor before wiping it off with a broom. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet, but I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world. You know, your cough probably isn't being helped by you living next to the coal. I imagine coal dust, not good for your lungs. And all she gets... Let's read this over again. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company, and that's all I need from this world. And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty. I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony. Yes, I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right? She looks at the other end of the hallway. Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower. What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Or he's wanted for murder, he's going away for life? No, he's not in trouble, I just have questions. Talk! The cleaning lady starts laughing, but she turns to a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath. What was so funny about that? He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening. Well, I have questions about these apartments. What can you tell me about Cindy? The artist? Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them. Still, she leaves an old lady to her business more than I can say for others. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What's this thing on the wall? The graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Can't get in this door. Must be locked. And that must be the front door that heads out towards the Wild Pines rep. Excuse me. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinaise Realty Associates. Oh, so this room is foreclosed upon. And there's the balcony she told us. Someone has torn down the wall. Okay, so this room here, which has some sash over it, a little police marking or something, and it looks like it's braced, locked. But if we come through here, we can go around the side. Okay, what's in the cabinet? The book, 16 Days in Coldest April. We can inspect this item. Okay, we'll be doing that. And let's check out the broken window. The sea below looks cold and winter gray. And we got shivers interaction. A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. Let's rub our sides for warmth. A former architect stands before a slice of window. A room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20. Okay, what about her face? Her face is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression. And the plan? Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartments. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down. So let's look around. It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty. Okay, so we're talking about what happened. Obviously, that was a long time ago. This was someone in this room well before us. Okay, so before we go in, well, let's go into the next room. Let's check out the next room. An old grocery list on the table and checks. What happened here? You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. This looks so sad. I mean, sure you can foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. This looks so sad. It looks like a police thing, honestly, with that sash on the wall, that like yellow tape, kind of like a caution, no enter, the police have been here kind of thing. Oh, morale is critical. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry, we killed the wrong thing, but that's okay. Put your emotions aside, try to focus on abstract and personal things. Well, I'm sorry, Logic. Apologize. You can't foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall. It will still be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here, except the stuff in the fridge. There's always a little something in the fridge. Indeed. What's in the fridge? A Nosifed, plus 1 health, and some money. I really need plus morale. Can we open this door now from this side? No, we can't. Alright, well... we could head out on the balcony, or we could check the rest of these rooms. Before we head out on the balcony, let's just make sure we're not missing anything. What do we have? That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words. Inspect the symbol, sure. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measures. Why is the star upside down? To symbolize the toppling of the world order. Also, some social democrats were already using it. And what's the deal with the antlers? The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world and at the same time above it. Why is it white? Because white is the color of peace. Okay, what does it evoke in me? You see noble aims, but also mountains upon mountains of corpses. They should have taken a more measured approach. Also, you're really smart. The price of idealism, unrestrained by humanism, never again. Okay. So, double check over here real quick. A couple doors I can interact with. And an old shoe rack, boots and sneakers, and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Okay, so a family living here. But we haven't checked out... not the postcard. Who cares about the postcard? We haven't checked out the book, 16 Days in Coldest April. Hopefully this doesn't take us down a huge rabbit hole. The cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about 2 lovers during an ethnic unrest in Yugograd. The book has been filed under psychological realism. Okay? Let's interact with it. In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yakartina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow. It feels heavy. Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. How long is this book? You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realize, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long. Real art is dense and difficult. If it doesn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading it. Okay, let's look at the back cover. The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. What does she look like? She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph, and yet from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you. I might regret this, but let's start reading. In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them with a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from TK to TK, fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics. These events were often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature. In excruciating detail, the author describes the socio-economic conditions that have brought the people of Yugograd into the streets, centuries of humiliations and despair, and then during these riots, 2 young people meet. It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure? Physically hurt us? I mean, we've got tons of health. Health stuff. We don't have very much in the way of morale. But as long as it's physical health, sure. Read 10 more pages. Oh, that does hurt our morale, huh? Not, it hurt both of them. That's too bad. Their happiness is fleeting, a cruel jest. The absurdity of the state totally crushes them, and they end up betraying each other. She becomes an official for the regime, and he, a lens grinder, in the end. Good stuff. I fucking loved this. Really? You did? Put the book away. Okay, well that was a complete waste of time, and now we're out of, No, go on the balcony. We need to head to Fritz. Unfortunate that we have to run to Fritz, but I need some, I need some morale boosting whatevers. I don't remember what boosts morale, but I need it. So let's try to hurry. Well, we might as well take the super zoomed out powers. You know, we got it. For a reason. Well, not really a reason, but we got it because we did a thought. So we might as well. Hello, Fritz. I would also like to turn in some of my bottles and cans. And glassware and whatever. Can I turn this into you? Is it this thing I turn it into? Yes. 1 bottle equals 10 cents. Insert bottles. 70 cents. Woo! Your bottles clunk into the machine and the money appears in a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now. Okay, thank you. But can you tell me what heals my morale, please?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
No, I just want to buy things. We'll take the 250. I'll take some Hypno Gamma. Give me +3 to morale. Sure, I'll take it. Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Thanks. Alright. That was an unfortunate little side errand we needed to run there. Didn't like it, but we had to do it. I hate that reading the book didn't bring us anything, unless it's going to be some kind of. I wonder if I can sell the book to the bookseller. Actually, ma'am, I have this great book for you. If you want this book, it's about love. Well, not really. Okay, sorry. But I thank you for your time anyways. Come on, let's go. Thought that was someone up there, but it's just a shadow. Alright, Mr. Man, number 28, was it? Alright, let's go out on the balcony. Double click to run. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that, game. I know how to run. Thanks. I say as I slowly saunter over to the balcony and not run. Okay, we're up on the balcony. What's this? The curtain shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Breaker box full of cigarette butts and electric wires. Oh, what's this? Get this can. Probably some money. I need money. Thank you. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? We have the, is that stealing? Can we see our character stats? I mean, honor is still 1. It's not -1, so... Okay. Apparently that's not stealing. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Let's go up the stairs. I can't see which one is 28. Someone's growing rosemary thyme and a cactus. Are you number 28? Yes, door. Apartment 28. This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives. It's not knocked just yet. Let's check the surroundings. This is the door to apartment number 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This is the door to number 30. Autosave for some reason. Voices from within singing along to some buoyant dance track. There's a door here. I guess we've already seen that door though. Alright, let's knock. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening after 2100. Alright, well, let's check inside. Let's ask around inside then. Why tomorrow evening? Why not this evening? Tomorrow is a lot of things that need to happen tomorrow because I have access to a whole new area tomorrow. Apartment 12. A loud rumbling snore comes from within. Okay, I was not expecting this door to be just open. And what is this? Why is there... Oh, that's the door through the thing. It looked like it was up on the second floor. Why can I just enter here? It's a washroom? These shower curtains are covered in some sort of slime. Moss crawls on the bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Oh, plus morale and bottle of Commodore Red. +1 physique and -1 morale. Well, my morale really needs to be higher. I can't take a -1. Let's put the let's put the crowbar away, please. The store has been closed with a padlock. The chalk drawn number on the board says number 11. Let's examine the padlock. A solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters, you won't get very far otherwise. Let's just knock. No reply. I mean, there's no reason for me to break into this room. So, I mean, I'm not going to. You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. Sound like a woman's shoes. Knocks again. This time, the steps come closer. Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the police. Open up. No, that's a little too aggressive. Come on, just say... I mean, open up is bad. Just... This is the police. I'd like to ask you some questions. Can you please open the door? Can you be nice about it? Open up, please. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks right up to the door. Her tone is now getting a defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant. It's generally easier to do things if you have literally any reason. Yeah. I mean, I do have a reason. I could ask her about the murder. I mean, there's definitely a reason. Apartment number 8, their mailbox is overflowing. And just out to the balcony on the other side of the building. This must be where Cindy is. Low on morale, put points into volition. You know what? We might do that. We have several points. Let's just go ahead and do that. Because we have 3 points stored up. Volition, volition, volition. Here we go. Hold yourself together. Keep your morale up. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle, between a pair of legs, or at the end of an iron barrel, which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale, one of the 2 health pools in the game. At high levels, Volition makes you super or hyper sane. When you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. I mean, I like the wackiness, but I also don't like almost dying every time we mess up. So let's put a point into it, and I hope that it gives us a second morale bar there. It does? Great. Awesome. Oh, wait, we found a box. What's in the box? Some plastic. Oh, wait. There was something else I could do over here. We could look out on the sea, I guess. Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. Form a guess about what happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline, fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed and they had a direct firing line. So let's take in the ocean. The waves of Martinaise Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean. Look at the ruins. These arches acted as a support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. Underwater, iron helmets have sunk deep into the sand and the mud. Helmets of soldiers and their finger bones too, and clavicles littering the ocean floor. Who did this? The fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful, the ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadows on the water. Far in the northeast, cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned arches, or arcs, I guess that should be. They will reach the city in 58 seconds. I mean, that's gotta be oppressive. Who wants to live in a town where there's like artillery just ready to destroy you and everything you hold dear in 58 seconds? At whim. Hey, Cindy.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases.
We
I didn't
sure
think
have.
you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
Hey, I'm sure pigs can go upstairs just fine. That's right. We've evolved. You're in trouble now, little lady. We cops don't like closed doors or unreachable perches or people having high ground on us. No, let's. There's no reason to be like this. We can, you know, try to get some rapport by being friendly about it and being a little self-deprecating. Yeah, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Definitely cool mutations. That smell coming from a paint bucket. It's not paint, it's heavy fuel oil. Red dyed heavy fuel oil is only used in government vehicles, or at least that's the idea. Is that government fuel oil? What do you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself, back in Jamrock. Fumes are bad for you, okay? You better hand it over, or that's some clever cultural commentary. No, I mean, we're hip, we're cool, we understand. You took some stuff from the man and now you're painting the walls, you know, to protest the man. I get it. That's clever. You ain't seen nothing yet, piggy boo. Alright, catch you later, Cindy. What's this door? I didn't really want to walk into that. I really wanted it to just say, sorry, can't go in there. But, okay, here's the coal room. Okay, so 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate, the rats of the city. I hope this isn't where the lady sleeps. Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? Okay, no, maybe. Because the woman did say she had a room. Enough coal to last for several winters, smells of chemicals. We got some Pour l'homme laborer genes, +1 electrochemistry, but -1 reaction speed. And that is locked. So you know what we do with locked things? We break out the crowbar and we take all their money. Because apparently there's no downside to doing that I've found yet. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person Can reopen a closed white check. Alright. This lock is rusty. You can't get in. The chair's new. Someone lives back here. Okay, so that is where the woman lives, maybe? And I guess there's nothing else we can do here. We can come back in the evening. Hopefully not tomorrow evening. Hopefully this evening. After 2100. Nope, no. Don't go on the balcony again. Just go outside and let's try to see about that Wild Pines rep. Will she say anything to me now that Kim's not here? Or is it harder to get her to speak? What are you? Some bottles. Okay. Hello, rep.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Hey, about my missing badge again. Suggestion. It's a red check. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. Whoop. Okay. So a red check is not good. Well, you know what? You know what I have to say about locked doors? Break them open. Take a signal blue naval coat. +1 suggestion. Okay, so what if I were to put on +1 to shivers? What if I take away my +1 to shivers and put on this coat and look all fancy? Now how much chance do I have?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
28. You know what? Let's go back to this. I mean, I like the blue, but I love the weirdness that is shivers. So even if we put a point or two into, what was it, suggestion? Even if we put a point in a suggestion, we could only put 1 because of a cap. So that wouldn't help us. I would love to open up a new skill point. Or a new thought, that is. I'd have to use a skill point to do that. We could do Guillaume Le Millon. We could get Physical Instrument. Kingdom of Conscious, -2 half-light. We get those finger pistols going. You were promised a gun, that much is certain. This is why you became a cop, yet here you are lording around with idle hands like some sorry-ass loser from the street. Suddenly you're supposed to be solving cases by what, like talking to people? How are they going to believe that you can protect them and them, yourself and them, from savages without a firearm? This isn't right. You need to think around this problem, and you need to snap your fingers at people as you do so. You know what? Oh, I'd have to... Do I use 1 to unlock and then use 1 to add? If so, that would leave me with 0, and I kind of want a backlog of them. And by backlog, I mean a inventory or something, a word that I'm looking for. No, nothing, no reason to go down there. I want to have, what I'm saying is, I want to have some in reserve, because if they're in reserve, I can use them at an opportune time, like if I need to redo a check or something. You know, can we ask Kuno about him putting his name on the, I know we're kind of wasting time here, but maybe it's not a waste. Kuno, did you write your name on the viewer?
Fuck, does Kuno care?
Yeah. We can't ask you about that. We can get back into here, though. Is there any reason to get into the trash? Open the lid again. Gross. Okay, so there really is nothing in here. Okay. I thought we gave him the keys, though. Shouldn't we have locked it up before we gave Garth back the keys? Check back in the whirling. Who knows about guns? This is the question. I mean, we could say to them, hey, we know that you didn't... Maybe that's a good option. We can say to them, we know that you didn't hang the man, that he was shot. Maybe we could provoke them that way.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Okay. Let's put away the, Let's put away the crowbar. Unless we can crowbar this door open. But, probably shouldn't do that with them standing around. Oh, there was a room. Okay, I think we know... I think I know something I can do with that crowbar. There's a door behind. Yeah, goodbye. I could pay for my bill, but I won't right now.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
What's your role in this? What are you going to do to me? No, let's ask. What is your role in all this? Like I told you already, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems? Why are you so aggressive? That's not a good question. What are you going to do to me? That's not a good question either. Can we see anything out the window, or is it still not the right time? It's not time yet. Okay, let's talk to you, sir.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yep. Well, I just found a bullet in the hangman's head. A bullet, you say? That's mighty curious. Truly curious, if you hanged him, how did it get there? He gives you an indulgence. There you go. Look. Well, there are so many bullets in the world and so many heads. I guess it's only logical at some point one of them bullets had to end up in one of them heads. It's bound to happen again, you know. Just statistically speaking, of course. You know what, Elaine? Shut your yap. You cannot threaten us. We have a crowbar. We'll find out where you live. We'll just break in there. Bash your face in. Okay, Elaine? How you like that? Sire, it would be an event most dramatic if you were to produce the bullet and dangle it before their eyes. No, because if they grab it, then we don't have any evidence. So no, we are not giving it, putting anywhere in front of them. I'm going to ask you again, why was this? Show them the bullet in the victim's head. I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. Did you guys shoot him? No, I think the hanging was a cover-up for the shooting. You know what I think? I think he was shot in the head as a kid, and his brain grew around the bullet. You know what, Titus? You know what? No. Just no. Around the bullet, man. That's a good one. All the goofing around is to avoid lying. It's technique. Did you guys shoot him? Shit, I probably did shoot him. I was drunk last night. You guys know me when I'm drunk. Yeah, Glenn likes to shoot his guns when he's drunk. The little guy looks you in the eye. Better hope he stays sober. I meant before he was hanged. Before, after, during. Elizabeth spreads her arms. This is getting ridiculous. They told you what happened. Stop wasting your time. Don't worry, I will figure this out sooner or later. Never been worried in my life, lawman. He crosses his hairy arms, having forgotten his beer for a moment. It's not like you blew it wide open, but there's a little crack in there somewhere. I'm going to take off now. I'll see y'all later. Who to talk to? Who to talk to about a gun? I just don't know who would know anything about a gun. Talk to this guy. We can talk to the racist man, but I don't think he's gonna have anything to say. Hello, racist man.
Looking for some?
Yeah. Hello, scab. Boss.
Right to work! Right to...
Okay, goodbye. Oh yeah, I knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna go back here. I was going to go somewhere that I can't remember where I was supposed to go. Where am I thinking about? It's behind the whirling. Right? Come on, dude. Go faster. Hey, ma'am. Can I speak with you, ma'am? How did you get up there? How do I get up there, ma'am? The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Why is it strange? It's a thing that happens. Can't go this way. How do I get in these doors? Let's go up top. Oh. This is the wrong way, isn't it? Yeah, I don't want to be this way. I want to be... I want to be over here. And to be over here, I have to be where I started this thing all along. Well, not really, but I was over there earlier this episode. Come on. Come on, it's getting late. We're burning up time for all the viewers. They're just watching us walk around and be lost. Let's go. We have things to do, things to see, doors to wrench open with our pry bar. Come on, go faster, my dude. This. There's a little basement area. And a locked door means pry bar? No. Come on. We can pry bar anything. That was a waste of time. Okay. Sorry about that, viewer. I probably should be ending this episode, but you know what? I'm not. Because I don't want to end on the down note of us not being able to, you know what, Placence? While I'm wasting time and wasting the viewer's time and not ending this episode, let's just ask Placence if she knows anything about this book that we found. This coldest day in April or whatever.
Hello again, esteemed...
No, sorry. Goodbye. Alright. Where to now? Where to now? Who knows anything about a gun? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Kim does. But Kim's not here. Manana, what do you know? You know anything new?
Hola, Wandering Man.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Gotta go. Bye. Measurehead, we're Bloods now, right? You know anything about guns? We're cool now, right? Right, Measurehead? We're cool?
Your race descent has only worsened since I left.
I guess we're not cool, Measurehead. We're not becoming a racist so we can get past you. I don't see any point in that. We could call someone, but I don't know who we would call. Where is our gun and where is our badge and why are we missing them and are they across the water in that other area? Okay, so that's the apartment block. That's what that building next door is. Alright, does Can we convince the door to open? No. Been in the world for 2 days, +1. Rhetoric is very low. Still only a 3%. Okay. You know what? There was something over here we could... It was locked. This little box. We could break that open. Still... Just steal all the things. Gloves. FALN Ultra Series gloves gives you +1 half-light. I'm wearing gloves, though. I'm wearing interfacing gloves. And I don't know what half-light is. Is half-light a thing that I want? Half-light, half-light, half-light. Let the body take control and threaten people. I mean, I don't know about that. You there. Do you know anything, sir?
Oh, hey, mister. I need to be back to talk with old Leah here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Laree said when...
Okay, thanks. Well, the only thing left to do is talk to Everard. It's unfortunate. Because I'll probably have to end that episode, this episode after this. And I don't want to end it on this note. Of getting nothing.
Mr. Dubois, every worker...
He leans towards you, waiting for you to complete his sentence. A member of the board is a living god, is an organ in the great state organism of war, also looks just like me, for himself. No, I know your slogan. Every worker, member of the board. I got you.
That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervor now burns in your heart too. How can I help you today?
It turns out the strikers are being served an alcoholic brew. I stopped this madness. I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Knowing that you're out there, keeping things running, lets me focus on the big picture stuff. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike. I'm just going to let you surprise me, Harry. I'm reconsidering opening that door you asked me to open. I wanted to go over a couple things about me. I mean, there's nothing else I can talk about there. Okay, Everard, I want to talk about my gun. I don't want to open the door for you, though. Okay, see you later, Everard. Thanks for the time. Thanks for your time. Appreciate it. Every worker, remember the board, yada, yada, yada. Okay, dear viewer, I hate to end it on this note, having done nothing in the past, I don't know, 10-20 minutes, but I guess I will have to end it here since it's coming on up on an hour, but thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time.